Hello and welcome to the show. Now, over the years, we have met thousands of developers that have created homes, rented properties and sold properties. If you get it right, it's a very rewarding business to be in.
That's right, Dion, but you have to be prepared for the unexpected, which is something we've seen time and time again here on Homes Under the Hammer. Leaking roofs, wet rot, dry rot, dodgy electrics, poor plumbing. Need I go on?
Yeah, you get the picture now. Were there any unexpected surprises on today's show? Let's find out which properties went under the hammer.
Dion heads to a spacious lot in Wallasey, Merseyside.
Wow, the amount of space on this ground floor is amazing.
We're in the Wirral, just a stone's throw from the mouth of the River Mersey in the town of Wallasey, a residential area with a popular shopping hub. It's just a few miles away from the bustling city centre of Liverpool. But does being slightly further out give you more bang for your buck when it comes to buying a house?
Property I'm here to see is on this residential street, and it's a bit of a unit. Have a look at that. We have got a 5-bed terrace house over 3 floors that went to auction with a guide price of £90,000 to £100,000. Somewhere to put your car. Very good start. But I won't be sleeping there because it's a little bit chilly. Let's have a look inside. Wow. This place is spacious. This hallway feels huge. It's so wide, really nice. You've got a front room here with lovely high ceilings, a massive bay window. There are the stairs going up to the bedrooms. Second reception room is kind of the same size as the front one. Huge. Wow. And then you've got the radiators here as well, front and back, which is good. And as you come down the hallway, a bit of storage under the stairs. And you come into this sort of dining kitchen area, which again is absolutely massive. And you've got a utility room and a toilet as well. The toilet's not in the best location, to be fair, in the utility room. Possibly try and relocate the toilet somewhere else in and around the kitchen dining area, but wow, the amount of space on this ground floor is amazing. Right then. Oh, nice staircase. Nice sturdy staircase. Okay, so we've got 5 beds up here. I'll get to that part of the house in a minute. Few stairs up. Here's your bathroom. Now, it's a good sized bathroom. Then you come into this, well, it's the back bedroom. It's the first of the bedrooms that I've seen. It's a really good sized bedroom. Again, a good window. You've got central heating as well. Wow, everything's big in this place. I like it. Up these stairs then, onto this side of this floor. So there's a little bit of plasterwork that needs to be sorted. Okay, so we've got 2 bedrooms here, 2 really big bedrooms. Wow. I haven't seen bedrooms like this in a long time. Sometimes you get a little box bedroom or 2 box bedrooms. All the bedrooms on this floor are spacious. They've all got good windows, central heating as well. And there's more. Okay. At the top of the house, we've got the 2 final bedrooms. 1 massive bedroom there. And you've got an even bigger bedroom here as well. This is massive. It's absolutely huge. The ceilings are still high up here as well. Now, when you're taking on a project like this, you have to know which market you want to get it ready for. Now, it could be a beautiful family home, no question at all. It could be split up into 2 flats. That's another option. The third option, yes, there's a lot more red tape and there's a lot more rules and regulations to go through. However, the returns on a HMO could be absolutely outstanding. Hold it a minute, hold it. It's screaming HMO.
There's a huge amount of space here for a property guided at £90,000 to £100,000. So far, it seems to be in good condition, but what about the outdoor space?
Right, we've got a bit of stuff that needs to come out as you come out the back garden, but it is big. Obviously, it all does need to be cleared out. Put some grass here, maybe, false grass, maybe, whatever you want, but there's enough space out here for the kids to have a bit of a play. I do know there has been Japanese knotweed, but it's been done for you. The render's good, which looks nice. There is a problem with the guttering as well. I can see that it's blocked at the back. I can see that there's a bit of a guttering problem at the front as well, and that's been seeping down the front of the house. It's nothing major. It's not worrying me. But if you get all these little jobs done, you're onto a winner.
This property has been treated for Japanese knotweed, an invasive species that can cause real problems for a property. So prospective buyers would be wise to check out any warranties for work that have been carried out. We've invited an expert from the auction house that sold this lot to get their thoughts and valuations.
It's a good-sized 5-bedroomed house with versatile accommodation. There's a good-sized front garden which gives the potential to create off-road parking, but we have had reports of Japanese knotweed being present. We have seen the certificates and the guarantees, it having been treated over the last couple of years.
Renovated throughout, what does he think the value of this huge 5-bed property would be?
This probably would have a value in the region of £160,000.
Refurbished for the rental market, the expert believes this property would see a return of £750 to £800 a month. But would letting it as an HMO be a more fruitful investment?
The income would be in the region of £500 per calendar month per room, which would give a total annual income in the region of £27,000 to £28,000.
So, you've got options. It could be a lovely family home. It could be flats. It could be a HMO. Yes, there's a bit of work that needs to be done in there, and you have got to spend a bit of money as well. If you choose the right option for this place, I believe you'd be onto something. Let's find out who wanted to take on this little gem when it went under the hammer.
This lot was part of a remote auction with bids taking place online.
First time, second time, third time. Sold. Congratulations.
With a successful bid of £95,000, this 5-bed terrace house was bought by Leo, a property developer. He's got over a dozen renovation projects under his belt so far, but he might need to draw on all of his previous experience to tackle this enormous house.
Leo, nice to meet you.
Leo, thank you very much for having me here. It's a pleasure.
No problem. This is an amazing place with some sparkly wallpaper in the front reception room. But what was it about the property that you liked? Because it's huge.
I wasn't expecting this. I thought there was a mistake. Someone have done a mistake with the floor plans, because it can't be true. And it is. I was pleasantly surprised to find that was the case.
What was the thinking then when you seen this one? What was your first thought? What do you want to do with this place?
We are going to use permitted development rights to convert it into a 6-bedroom HMO. But as you said, the rooms are so big. In 3 of the rooms, we're having kitchenettes. So they are as big. Wow. Imagine, they have the ensuite, they have the kitchenette, and still they are 15 square meters.
You've got 5 beds. Where's the other bedroom going?
We are standing in that
Okay,
bed.
so this is
it. Yes,
bedroom
that's
2.
Correct. Exactly where I am. We are going to have an ensuite over here. Of course, we are going to remove all this shiny wallpaper, correct?
Wallpaper.
We do our properties with a lot of care, and I try to add everything what they want. So if they want a desk, we try to add USB sockets next to the bedroom where they can charge their mobile phones.
Kitchen, how's that going to change? Configuration going to change?
Have you noticed in the small room
Yes.
next to the kitchen?
The utility.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are going to convert it into the laundry. So we are going to, so everyone in the house will have access to 2 washing machines, washing dryers, and we are going to leave that sink that is there.
Out the back, there's been a bit of a history of Japanese knotweed. Is that a problem? Have you looked into it?
Well, we look at the documents that came part of the auction pack, and we could see there is a warranty in place and that it's been treated.
So you've done HMOs before then,
Correct.
on the other side of the water?
Yes, it is true. We've done in the last 3 years 15 projects across the river. I was trying to find a project for a friend of us who wanted a HMO. So I found this one. I said to them, I think I found it. Have a look at this. But they rang me and said, Leo, you know what? The problem is that probably requires too much money to what we have available right now. So probably we will pass on this one. And a house like this, I thought, how can we let this one go?
See, that's amazing how sometimes things just work out, they just fall into place. So you're going to be doing things your way, you're going to be doing things to a very high level. What kind of budget have you got?
We are going to spend as much as we spent buying it.
Okay.
We bought it for £95,000 and we think we are going to be spending around the same amount of money.
That's a very, very good budget.
I realized that if you have happy customers, those are customers that will look after the property, that will pay the rent on time, and in the end, it makes sense.
How long is it going to take?
4 months from today.
4 months from today?
That's correct.
You're going to kick us out? And then
Yes, builders are coming, literally.
Are they coming?
They are
coming
indeed,
today?
yes.
Have you got people that you know that are doing it? Local builders? Or?
They are local builders, that's correct. So that's great as well. So we provide employment to the locals.
So in 4 months' time, and having spent 95 grand, this place will be finished and ready to go?
Correct, that's the intention. I hope to be able to have it, to be marketing it probably 2 weeks after that.
Leo, I wish you all the best. It sounds amazing. I can't wait to see it. Good luck.
Brilliant, thank you.
Well, Leo has all the answers to all the questions. He knew straight away he wanted to convert that house into a HMO. He knows about all the red tape and the rules and regulations because he's done it before. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to do it again as well. You can find out how he gets on later in the programme.
Back now to Merseyside and the seaside town of Wallasey, where earlier Dion took a look round this 5-bed terrace house with a guide price of £90,000 to £100,000.
Wow, this place is spacious. This hallway feels huge. It's so wide.
And the hallway was just a taste of things to come. Every room was of such generous proportions that, for Dion, there was one standout development option.
Now, it could be a beautiful family home, no question at all. It could be split up into 2 flats. That's another option. The third option, yes, there's a lot more red tape and there's a lot more rules and regulations to go through. However, the returns on a HMO could be absolutely outstanding.
And it was seasoned developer Leo who arrived at the same conclusion, buying it at auction for £95,000. But even he was taken aback at the space on offer.
I wasn't expecting this. I thought there was a mistake. Someone have done a mistake with the floor plans, because it can't be true. And it is. I was pleasantly surprised to find that was the case.
Leo was planning to turn the house into a 6-bedroom HMO, and to take advantage of the spacious rooms, all would have ensuite facilities, and the 3 larger rooms would even have a kitchenette. An ambitious plan, but would his £95,000 budget make it happen? He'd given himself 4 months to get the job done. Now we're back 6 months later to see how he's got on. Well, it looks like Leo has succeeded in creating a very well-appointed HMO. Rather than play safe with a neutral finish, he's added some personality to the rooms, creating warm and inviting accommodation.
We do not provide a plain vanilla HMO. We do them with a lot of love and with a lot of care, as you can see, every little detail. We want to make the spaces that are enjoyable. We like our properties to be functional. You may notice that in every room, we not only have an ensuite, but we also have a desk. And we have either a tea-making facility or a kitchenette.
In addition to the facilities on offer in each room, there's also a communal kitchen, living room and laundry room. And the backyard has been spruced up to provide a space for outdoor socialising.
We really want a place where the people living in the house can socialize. And nothing better than having a barbecue, having a table and some chairs where they can enjoy the sunshine. Like today, for instance, we should be there right now.
In Leo's experience, nothing helps a project more than getting the local council involved from the very start. One of the many stipulations laid out by the council concerned soundproofing in the house, which required the services of an acoustic specialist.
Well, first, when he came here, he drilled holes, and not only in the horizontal direction, but in all directions. So I was scared about, oh my gosh, who's going to do all these repairs? And then once he found out what was behind that, then he did all his calculations and came with a particular design how things were going to be built again. My builders were not happy at the beginning, of course, because that was something that they were not used to. And I was a little bit nervous because we were spending more money on things that we usually don't do. And at the end, once it was built, the engineer came with something that looks like a robotic spider with some legs, and it does a lot of tapping on the floor, and with special microphones in different parts of the house and very loud speakers. And he did the testing and she was, is it going to pass? Because all my concern was, if it doesn't, we have to rip it apart, build it again. But luckily, it didn't, because he over-designed it a little bit. And the end result is great.
The unexpected soundproofing work added some time to the project and also caused a slight increase in Leo's budget.
We wanted to spend £95,000 on the renovation. We ended up spending a little bit more than £100,000. But we are still very pleased with the end product, so I think that it justifies the extra £5,000.
With the rooms about to go live, Leo's confident that what he's offering will be a big hit with customers. But will he get the rental figures he's looking for? Time to hear from the expert who viewed the house previously.
The initial impressions are very good. They've obviously given a lot of time and thought into the way they're going to refurbish the property. Standard of fitting and finishes is good, decoration, furnishings, so I think it'd be quite a welcoming place for people to come and live. I think the decision to convert it to an HMO is a good one. It'll maximise income, provide a very good rental income and yield, and there is good demand in the area for rooms of this type.
Leo's total spend comes to £195,000. So what could the rooms achieve on the rental market?
So I would anticipate the rent for the larger rooms would be £600 to £650 per calendar month, including bills. And for the smaller rooms would be £400 to £450 per calendar month, again, including bills.
At the end of the day, the market is the market. So we will know in a couple of weeks' time once the property is out there and people start having viewings and seeing if they like it or not.
Assuming full occupancy, those figures would give Leo a whopping return on investment of around 20%. What would the house be worth on the resale market in its current configuration?
I think it's maximised the value by converting it to an HMO. So I'd anticipate the value reflecting the yield and the rental income will be in the region of £240,000 to £250,000.
We are thinking 240, 260 for the commercial valuation that we are expecting to have in 3 months down the line.
A sale at £250,000 would give Leo a pre-tax profit of £55,000. But for now, Leo is almost ready to welcome his first tenants. And after that, he has something very special to look forward to.
We bought a touring caravan. One of the reasons I really wanted to get this project done before the summer is that this Friday I'm going to be off to France and Spain. So really, that's my hobby and I'm pushing for it.